Howdy folks, this is Sherri, aka Mama Bear, coming at you from the Weird Java podcast. Got my Java right here. Brought all my weird. Happy to be here with you. Today I wanted to ask you if you know that coffee is actually, it comes from a fruit. And it's called a bean, but it's technically a seed. So the coffee plant, when it grows these clusters of coffee cherries, they're green when they're raw, and when they ripen they turn kind of a reddish purple, and they have a pit, and I believe it's the pit that they harvest, and it becomes the coffee bean that they roast and then grind to enjoy your favorite fruity beverage. So your cup of Java could possibly be considered a serving of fruit. Why not? What else did I want to talk to you about today? I definitely wanted to do a little reading. So with my Weird Java channel, you never know what's going to happen, what we're going to talk about, who we're going to bring on. But today, and we're in early August 2023, I want to do an August reading. Let's just go overall. An August reading for me and all of you. There's a lot of strangeness going on in the world. UAPs and unidentified presidential candidates, all kinds of stuff. And it's going to be a real interesting rest of the year. Next year is going to be pretty off the charts probably. So let's get an into summer, going into the fall message from the powers that be, whatever you want to call it. The angels, the guides, God, the collective mind, the hive mind, whatever your higher power is, we're going to all tune in and tap in and let's get a message. So our message for August, I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to pull the top card, is the cat. Independent. You're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Maybe you're being called to tap into your natural gifts in your life. I myself have dabbled in following some of my pursuits, like being an artist, being a hypnotherapist, being a body worker, coach, as in like mindset coach, author. Like I've tried all kinds of things. I have a lot of interests. I have a healing touch for sure. I've been told that and have experienced that. So if you're called, and there's no one correct avenue. I pursue all of these things. And by the way, I'm really into numbers. And when I said that, it was 333, which is a big yes from the universe. If you ever see 333, that's a big yes from the universe. Again, on my podcast here, Weird Java, we're going to talk about metaphysical stuff, but we're also going to talk about maybe paranormal and cryptid and aliens and the afterlife, all kinds of stuff. But so today's reading, if it's for you, and you'll know if it's for you, follow your intuition. You just got to trust it. You got to trust that gut, that inner voice. It'll get louder and louder, and it'll start to tap, tap, and then it'll knock, and then it might kick the door down. But listen, okay? That's where I'm at right now. Excuse me, I'm doing a lot more listening, because I need to shut up and listen. You don't have to go with the crowd, and that life supports you in every way. So, are you following your calling? Do you know what your calling is? If you don't, a great way to find out is to, again, listen. And that means to take time to unplug. And I know life is crazy and it's always throwing a lot of stuff at us, but you can take some time. I know you can find it to go maybe out into nature. That's like the best place to go. Take a hike, go sit by a lake, whatever you can do. And take a journal, take a notebook and a pen or a pencil. Just sit. Just sit, put the phone away, breathe, listen. Listen to the sounds of nature or the people or the cars or whatever around you. Just listen. How many sounds can you pick out? Engaging your senses is a wonderful way to become present in the moment. What do you smell? How many colors do you see around you? Just really activating your senses. And then if you can, quiet the mind. And hopefully you have found a quiet place to go and do this. And just ask a question and then just sit and listen. Try not to solve it or come up with the answer. Just sit and allow the thoughts to come. And if you can quiet the monkey mind, and this might take some practice, but if you can quiet the monkey mind, you'd be surprised what answers would come through. And sometimes you can try automatic writing or kind of like a brain dump, where you just can either sit there and write or scribble or doodle or fill pages with just random words that are coming out of your brain. Just keep writing, keep writing. This is silly. What am I doing? Dog and cat. Go to the store. And just keep going, keep going. You would be amazed and surprised what might come through on that. Especially if you ask a question. You just might get your answer. So those are some ideas of, ways to kind of tune into your calling, your path, your next step, whatever it is you're searching for. I'm here for you, and please feel free to write to me anytime. Sherri, SHERRI .weirdjava@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have you on the show, or you can send me a recording to that same email of your story if you just want me to play it, or if you want to send me an email and just read your story, if you just want to put it out there for the world to hear your experience, because we all can learn from each other. That's what we're here for, the collective. We're here to help each other, to learn from each other. It's all about one love, right? We're one planet. We are all one heart. That might sound kind of woo-woo, but I really mean that when we can come together in love, we can fix this thing. We can, not that anything needs fixing, but we definitely are needing to kind of switch gears as humanity, as a collective. We need to move more toward love. We've had the technological advancements have been through the roof, but we need to let the heart catch up and let ego step aside, and that competitive nature, that nature of mankind that just wants to conquer. And we need to work more on unity. Unity is the answer. One Earth. Let's do this. Thanks for stopping by. This is Sherri from WeirdJava. We'll see you on the flip side.